Well, I mean, like that's like perfect because that's about like what learning the Hado is about, like what channeling that is. That Ryu and Ken fight completely different, right?
Right, right.
So does Akuma, right? So did Goken, right? When he was there, like they all use similar styles or have the same style, but they all fight incredibly differently. And seeing Seth's take on that is not Seth, but Sean's take on that is super dope. As we head on into this match right here, won't be too terrible either. Keeping the pressure on, manages to get the crack shoot. Nephilim keeping the pressure on Jimmy DR, gets
Oh,
the stun against the wall. That's going to be a perfect to close things out.
just closing it out like that, keeping the pressure on the pressure master there. Signed, sealed, delivered with the 7 golden letters. And with that going up 1 round to start us off in this ladder.
Try to go for a slow. Want to bless his noggin. Wait for the overhead. Stand fierce. Catches him low. Get your hands off me. I'm not feeling you like that. Want to go for an
Nice
anti-air
throw escape.
potentially, but not finding the better opportunity there. Wanted to backdash the drive impact, but couldn't find a chance. Jimmy DR is ready with his own reaction.
Got him with the DI and now stunned him as well, or excuse me, burned him out. Now has him in the corner. Is going to burn out his own drive rush, but going to plant the bomb and keep the pressure on him. There it is. Pops the bomb and then the throw to close out the round. Jimmy DR tying it up 1 round apiece.
Yeah, not terrible so far. I mean, like right now we're going back and forth. Let's see how Jimmy and Ender fight back against one another yet again. Oh, I adorn you, my son. In the name of the Father, I bless your noggin. Goes for the overhead. Gets the shoulder. Nothing but big back damage right here for sure. Backs up to try and get the shimmy, but doesn't find a chance to do so. The throw nets Jimmy some momentum. Ooh.
Good punish counter there, good throw, and now Jimmy DR is going to try to keep him in the corner, but oh, nice. Nephilim used the Burning Knuckle to get out and pops the level 3 to go for Rising Fang, and this is going to do some heavy damage, put him in a favorable position here, but Jimmy DR now has his critical art, so this is a scary spot, or maybe not.
Go for the ankles. But goes for the jump in. Jimmy tried to parry the jump in, but actually he goes for the empty jump button. That causes Nephilim to be able to press a button and close out the round here. That's game 1, said and done.
Very solid play there. We opened it up with a perfect message, so to speak, and now Ender already on the back foot, but that hasn't bothered him before with the perfect parry into the throw into the corner.
Nice. Gets the throw tech. Oh, tried to go for the burn knuckle, but the neutral jumps from Jimmy. Another back throw. Starting to feel a bit more habitual than it is planned. Now's the forward throw. Checking the guard, keeping the offense mixed up, and uses the DI to stop the encroaching burn.
Nice. Oh, plants the bomb, but pops him in the air. Jimmy DR. That's the thing with Bison. He'll just burn out all of his drive rush to get the damage, but the damage he does is big and it's worth.
Nice, gets the burn knuckle. Just a little bit of the corner carry. Goes for the stand medium punch target combo. Another DI to offset the pressure. Or to punish their offense, I should say. Gets the back throw. Bomb still on him. Jumps. Bad idea. Psycho Crusher? No. Just plants the bomb again. Oh my goodness. I adore you, my son. And here we are. Round closed out. Jimmy DR tying things up.
Jeez, just like that, just tying it up really quick, getting the pressure, not letting up, planting the bomb, then planting it again, overhead, bop across the head, crowning him, then sending him up, knee press nightmare, stomp at the end, and that's all she wrote. Again, Bison does insane damage for the cost. It is one of those things where you look at it, it's like, do you want to be in that position? But with Bison, it's basically just a round win at that point.
Busted the noggin yet again. A lot to think about for these overheads. Looking for a chance here, throws out the fireball, jumps right over it. And Jimmy's taking their time currently. Trying to look for a better opportunity. Wanted to DI the burn knuckle again, but a crack shoot comes through and a neutral jump sets them up very nice.
Yeah, Ender popped a drive parry early in that exchange there. Kind of gave away that he was looking for an opening and hoping for Jimmy DR to make a mistake. He found it, but now Jimmy DR going to fight his way out of the corner, plants the bomb, but he has to fight very careful because one hit's going to close out the round.
Good throw tech. Jimmy DR backing up, trying to let them play off of their own mistakes, but instead, the drive rush coming through, they tap parry, and we're still in the middle of the parry recovery, so drive rush ended up coming out. Oh yeah, the online tactics. Drive rush low forward, carries them to the corner real nice, goes for the crack shoot, and gets stopped by the knee press nightmare. No more offense for you, at least for now.
Nicely done. Oh, and there you go with the Devil's Reverse, catching him and coming down from midair, but nice throw escape there. And there's the drive impact from Ender, and he's going to throw him to switch sides, send him to the corner instead, and use the drive rush to keep the pressure.
Get your hands off me. I'm not feeling you like that. Goes for the DI yet again. They're looking for multiple opportunities to snipe this out, but that has not stopped Ender from utilizing the Burn Knuckle still. Can't use the heavy version. Has to use the medium, which is what they've been doing there. Has time to be able to block that. Big damage coming through as well. Pops to level 3. I agree.
Yeah,
I would have probably did the level 2. I don't think this kills because this level 3 does like little baby damage sometimes. Okay,
no, it's good. No, it was close enough.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like close enough because he didn't do a lot in that combo, so there wasn't a lot of proration to also affect the combo there. With that, it was like, okay, pop it, go for the finish, and see. And in that situation, even then, it would be like, I hope it kills, I hope it kills, I hope it kills. Just hoping yourself, please.
Yeah. I've seen so many different scenarios where it ends up fairly bad for Terry because they decided to use the level 3, but good on Ender for keeping it pretty simple, pretty concise, not going for any sort of reversal or anything. Not reversal, but not trying to extend the combo longer than need be. Very well done.
Yeah, it was a good call on his end. Very nicely played. And, like you said, keep it simple. One of the things I like to say, give it a little kiss. Keep it simple, son. Mwah. And with that, he just closes out the round and up 2-1. And we're seeing Jimmy DR switch characters here, switching to a Marisa, it looks like. But I think it says they're in battle. We'll see if we get in there.
Maybe we'll have to see for the time being. Okay, here we go. Yeah, already catching up. Not too big of a deal. Marisa, one of those characters that I actually think does fairly well against Terry, funnily enough. I think that the inclusion of her armor means that Terry's offense is a little bit muted. However, in situations where Ender has consistently been looking for throws, it is going to offset Jimmy DR's plans to utilize Scutum and Phalanx how they typically do, which is essentially as pokes or to stop someone's encroaching pressure. It's forcing the respect, but somebody like Ender, who's been grabbing a lot already, kind of puts a damper in that almost.
Yeah, it kind of switches it up that you can't really rely on that. And right there, we see both of them in burnout, but Jimmy DR, to your point, his Ender strategy putting a damper on what Marisa can do as a counter, trying to Phalanx to try to close the distance, but Ender catches with the power wave, and with that, Ender is now on set point. Ooh, that was an early rising tackle. Marisa stopped just before. It was like, hold up.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling you like that. Oh my gosh. Oh! The back of his neck. Massage. If anything. Looking for a time to try and keep the pressure on, utilizing the DI. So to get his, I actually saw Jimmy do a lot last week. Perfect to close out this round. 2-1. Not looking too bad so far for Jimmy.
Jimmy's still in this. It's 2-1. Ender's still on set point, but Jimmy can very well fight out of this. It just depends on how the flow of this match goes. Nice punish counter, and that's going to open up some pressure here from Jimmy. Jump over, quick combo into level 3.
Okay. Not a terrible look so far. Honestly, pretty good looking. Keeping the damage up. The drive gauge low and burnt out. Tried to keep it in their head, but they tried to up back. Want to be able to escape. Jumping back, and there it is. This is what I talked about a lot, was them utilizing this in the same way that I saw them last weekend, which is utilizing this armor, the super armor, to keep people away from them, not allowing them to get closer, not allowing them to take their chances or take an advantage over them, because Phalanx, Phalanx and a lot of other different options are very, very interesting to using as somebody that wants to consistently push forward. They constantly want to hold forward.
Yeah, and then using the armor there to kind of close out and finish the round and take the win there. I was kind of surprised that it didn't burn out, but it didn't need to in that situation with that low of health and that one hit situation, because Marisa has raw power in her own right, as we see there, just sending Jimmy right into the corner, backing away, shimmying the throw, and closing the round. And now Jimmy is on set point.
Yeah, looking pretty good right now. Trying to catch up with the Sand Fierce. Oh my gosh, it's novel. Offset his neck a little bit. It gets the safe jump for here for Jimmy DR, keeping the pressure on. Full charge Phalanx, and again, time and time again. I love it, keeping the pressure as much as possible. So both spacing it out perfectly, jumps over, and Jimmy DR closes it out. What looked like a sort of circumvent a lot of very button-heavy players a lot of the time.
Very well said in regards to Marisa's options and what they can do. And as we go into this match with two pretty heavy hitters in terms of the power scaling in their own right, but also two characters on opposite ends of the HP scale. We have Akuma from Dragalia versus Zangief being operated by Black Machismo right here.
It's not terrible so far.
Both are keeping distance and jumping in.
Yeah. It's Zangief doing his thing. I mean, gets zoned out for most of the game, and then all of a sudden they get in, and now it's looking real rough right now.
I was about to say, I'm scared of Akuma being in this position, but he's holding his own. He got the throw. Because all it's going to take is just one little touch, one little hug, and Akuma is going to become a crater in the middle of this ring.
That's true, and I was just about to mention how if he manages to get a hit, he absolutely is in kill range because he can build up to level 2 bar in order to close it out, but unfortunately, they end up getting the Larry. It goes for the SPD, does not find it. I wonder which one it was, if that was truly the light version. I don't think it would have been. It should have been contact.
And Akuma doing for the Asura Warp and then getting the throw there instead. But Akuma making more use of the throws here.
Oh, okay. Same round shit again. Utilized quite a bit.
Oh, no.
Grab. Yeah, and so it begins. No drive rush after. Probably didn't want to open themselves up to a potential reversal, which makes sense.
Yeah, just eating a wake-up shorty. That's going to... Yep, good parry.
Yeah. I think that was super. I don't think that was a normal lariat, because why would you OD lariat in that situation? That probably was super. Of a miss input, ends up landing on a no counter hit, which means they probably just ended up getting hit. They probably wanted to walk forward, get an SPD, see what was cooking. Nothing there. Gas isn't on. Not smelling any gas. No stove on. Nice block. Oh. Big damage. No. Boosh. Oh yeah. Big damage.
Oh, that's just nasty from an Akuma. Oh no. Another pile driver. Tried it again, but nope, got away.
That's what a lot of information. Stand meeting. Okay, to close out the round up, perfect for Black Machismo.
My goodness, drive rushing to start. Oh, nice. Front kicks him, teep kicks him away. Keep him just far enough, and now moving in on his terms. Ball low. A lot of fundamentals in this match. A lot of spacing, a lot of shimmying, a lot of footsies. Like they're not over committing here. Like now we see Dragalia committing because they found the opening. Nice. There's the reversal.
Corner. Oh, we're in a bad spot. We're Akuma right now, man. Just to get the hit. Oh, thought that they were gonna go for some form of a reversal. It's about fireball. Chest parry. Wait it out. A little bit too impatient. Gets anti-air. Dragalia 1-1 tie so far, final round.
Yeah, he made it seemed like he made Black Machismo just to get a little antsy there, jumped into an easy anti-air, because now we see Dragalia is making good use of that as their strategy, trying to do a sort of warp backwards, but as soon as they moved in, they ate another pile driver.
It's not invincible. I like the older game, that's for sure. Heavy Tatsu towards the corner. Tried to go for a throw, but instead got hit, reacted a bit too late. Big damage has to come through for Dragalia here.
I love that neutral jump.
Oh, no. Oh my goodness.
Didn't get the combo off of it though. Okay. Whew. That would have been a scary situation if Dragalia got that off of the DI, did not get the combo off of it, and then wound up costing him that round, because Zangief's power with Akuma's low health, that very well could have cost him, but luckily Dragalia was able to clean up the pieces, put them back into place, and then close out the round, and now he's leading this 2-0 against Black Machismo.
Headbutts here. Strange jump in. He's going to go for the command grab, but a DP. However, he is burned out, and this is an unfortunate situation to be in. And as Akuma, although they have the proper spacing to make this not as bad as it could.
Right now, he's trying to jump in, trying to move in, but Dragalia's keeping that at bay. The fireballs. There's the Shoryu to answer the jump in. using the Hadokens to kind of keep him back, and now he gets his drive meter back at the same time. Does the Asura warp into the throw, and now is Asura warping backwards again to try to bait him in.
Nice, the fireball, try to jump over it. A little bit too late of a jump over it. Hit up in the wrong direction, flight cancel. For an opportunity to try and close the gap. The Zangief frustration. Settling in, I could see it a bit.
Yeah, that was 3 counter hits in a row from Dragalia on Black Machismo. The frustration is, and the impatience is definitely kicking. There's the 4th counter hit, and it's a DI into the wall.
Oh my god. This is how it always begins. This is the drive rush after that. Oh, it's how it always begins.
No.
I told you. I told you. Oh,
Raging Demon!
He did it, jump. That is a setup and a half. That's actually a setup and a half. What's crazy is he did the stand light punch version of it. Typically it's stand light kick and then you go into a drive rush. It's so funny because I've never tried to do that to anybody in drive in Burnout before.
A little bit of a classic fight here, Ryu and Cammy, as we head right into round 1, and immediately just throwing out the Hadokens just to sort of keep them at bay, and then immediately just getting the Denjin charge. And that's gonna be the best way that they're gonna be able to make the most of it, just using their reach to try to keep Cammy from getting anything going. Not so much to like keep Cammy zoned out, but to make sure that Cammy's speed does not come into play at all in this situation.
Holo's being pretty active. They're pretty proactive when they're choosing to actually hit their buttons. So far, it hasn't worked out for them. A great way to avoid that as well. Get your charge fireball, not doing too well. No anti-air, went for the cannon spike yet again. Looking for any opportunity to try and press their advantage here. Great press on that. That is not blood. Do not let Ryu get away with that.
All of that spin knuckle pressure into the Shinko token.
Don't do burn knuckle. Oh, tried to jump over it. Couldn't find the opportunity to do so. First round goes to Jimmy Dior.
There was a lot of nice play there. Again, using the zoning, less so for the damage, but more so it seemed like to keep Holo off their base. But now Holo, as soon as they get that feeling of momentum in their corner, they just start pushing ahead. You saw that with the spin knuckle, you know, using that to get past the projectiles. And now Jimmy DR is like, okay, projectiles aren't really working. I'm going to just drive rush in and now try to get in their face before they get in mine. So same strategy, different execution, but the drive impact.
Nice. It's pretty nice. Nice one. Nice little quarter combo here. Now, doesn't have to use the level 3. Be careful with the awakening. Nice. Does not get the cross cut actually, but makes their way out. Plus range. Nice DI. I like it a lot. Holo, like I said, being pretty proactive on their offense. Stand light punch into heavy has a gap in it. So it would typically just be best for you to do heavy punch into spinning back fist as opposed to anything else. If you want to keep and maintain that pressure. Cammy doesn't have like a true block string, I don't think. I don't think she does. I think she's one of the few characters that does.
Right.
Nice!
Oh, geez, okay.
3 different counter hits.
Yeah. Just kept chaining that together and now just lands their level 3. That's going to give Holo some extra time to build up their drive gauge as well through the cutscene of the level 3. So probably a little bit of strategy there. Nice punish counter on the throw.
Get the pressure on. Yeah, I like it. He walked up and started doing the light punches as well to pepper the offense, but no, one singular neutral jump is enough to close this out for Jimmy DR. That was such great play from Holo, but it all changed in an instant.
Oh, just one touch into the full charge Shin Shoryuken and critical art, and with that Jimmy DR just swipes the round from underneath Holo. But now Holo just immediately just unintimidated by this and is just going forward.
Absolutely. Rotate Jimmy DR. Pressure maintains on. Burned out. He's supposed to be burned out as well. Went for the spinning back fist. Couldn't quite find it out. The fireball was coming. Oh, good parry. Yeah, Holo is not afraid to hit buttons. And that's a good thing in some situations. It genuinely is. It doesn't always put you at a disadvantage. Sometimes your willingness can offset somebody's offensive pressure a lot. Good reversal.
it puts it out there in their mind at least that it's like, okay, you're gonna do something, so you can't really push on that. Oh, nice. Whole looking combination into that overhead. Very nicely done there by Holo to get that sneak out of a round, and both players trading to start round 2.
Extension, Hashogeki. Did you get again? Oh, punish that. Oh, not a big punish though. Could have been a lot more, could have been a lot worse for sure. Parrying, now Holo's looking for opportunities to parry that Hashogeki. Buttons flying through, a counter hit, but no combo.
Oh, Jimmy's burnt out. It's not a good position because the Holo's gonna have that offensive pressure. Oh, caught them with the Shinku Hadouken to send them back, but Holo still has that pressure for about 2 seconds. Drive gauge is back in Jimmy DR's favor.
Right. Oh no, yeah, ends up getting baited out. That could have potentially been a level 1 as well, but we'll never know. The round is already set and done. 1 round apiece, tied up. Nice call.
Good drive right, Hashogeki into the kick, trying to send Holo back at the court. Holo hits the drive impact, doesn't get like the full DI, but gets the burnout, and Jimmy is not bothered by this, not bothered by these turn of events at all, and goes for the level 3.
Still alive. Holo has 1 more guess in front of them, but he can't DI. He has to be ready to parry. The drive gauge is low as it is. Great button check, and I told you about the DI, and I knew it was coming from a mile away. Game closed out. 2-0 so far against Holo.
Low health, low drive, no way to DI in the corner. Jimmy was like, you know what, I'm a DI instead. This is all it was needed, but right now Holo, we've seen it before, momentum in Holo's favor at the start, and then Jimmy turns it around. So right now, that was an interesting scenario there, burning himself out to Jimmy DR.
Nice little conversion. Nice, I like it, gonna be able to block that. Oh, nice, back roundhouse. Really well done from Holo. The proactive offense is still really, really good. It's still super dope.
Yes, yes. Especially for someone like Cammy as a character, just the proactive offense and the way that Cammy can just keep swatting at you. You know, you have to figure out like where's the opening, because if Cammy just gets going, you're just in those situations like right here. Even jumping out, just a quick poke, and then Holo can keep the pressure, and then there's the spike there, jumping up, trying to bait him with the neutral jumps.
What a character!
Yeah. Dive kick, fake spin knuckle, anti-air.
Nice, the patience to the one time they pump the brakes a little bit. Holo ends up getting the game here. 2-1 against Jimmy DR. Not looking too bad still. Overall, a pretty interesting set that we're seeing so far. Holo has the lead, but Jimmy DR has the lead, but Holo is the one that's still making decisions that seem like it could put them at an advantage at any moment. Right.
Yeah, Holo in a lot of ways seems like they're dictating the pace of this match. It's funny to say this because even when Jimmy DR is winning, Holo is still in a way dictating the pace in their own way. It just needs to be put together. And that is the situation there. It needs to be just fully put together. But right now, Jimmy DR is the one who has the puzzle all lined up in front of them. Double Hashogeki into the corner with the perfect. That puts him in set point.
Closing the round so far. Will this set be done and done? Then we'll have to see. Jimmy DR says yes with this amazing start from them. A back medium punch to anti-air. Get your hands off me. I'm not feeling you like that. Holo. Try to close the gap with the short. You can coming through early. And that was a meaty solar plexus punch.
Oh, blocks the kick. Nice throw break there. While Jimmy DR just moving away. Jimmy willing to back themselves into a corner. I don't know if that's what they wanted to do per se here, but Jimmy is very much, oh, I see. They're trying to pick their spots. They're shimmying. They're starting. They want Holo to make a bad move, but Holo's finding the openings.
Plus frames. There's the parry yet again. Oh, good shimmy from Holo, but he doesn't pull the trigger. He didn't want to burn a level 3, but in this situation, you don't really have a choice. Beggars can be choosers. Next hit could do it for Jimmy, depending on the hit. Oh,
nice DI into the wall. There's the crush.
Not yet. Did he spin it here? Oh, he drops it.
I was wondering about that. Does he spend it here off of that stun, off of that combo? But now, on the flip side, different situation. Both at full health. Jimmy DR not fighting off the back foot on the wing and a prayer. Now it's a little more even, and he has all 3 bars to blow here if he wants to try to close it out.
He's about to close it out real soon. Drops the combo yet again. Jimmy DR. Oh, misses the cannon spike, and he gets the whip punish. You have to pop level 3. Yeah, agreed.
Yes.
They'll be in burnout. Jimmy DR will be in a fairly bad spot. Well, not necessarily the worst spot.
DR will be burnout too. No.
Oh, no, just barely. Oh,
Yeah.
oh no! Now it's definitely about to be. He's gonna do it again. Oh, the jump back light. Yes, chase him down now. He could have killed him off of that. He still finds a way to close out the game. Holo 2-2 against Jimmy DR.
Ooh, there were some situations there where it felt like it was going to fall into Jimmy D. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jimmy DR was like, all right, enough with the protagonist. I'm the antagonist now, switching to Bison, trying to reclaim Cammy's body in this situation. It was like, you were created for this purpose. And Bison is basically just a charge character with Ryu's power at this point, which is insane to think about in terms of what Bison can do in this game. But there were some situations there where it seemed like Jimmy DR had it, but a drop combo here, a misinput there, and Jimmy DR is just going back to Bison. He seems more comfortable with Bison.
Yeah, the amount of plus frames it is that you have with Bison as well. Kind of, wow! That was the highest cross cut I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, has to use the
nice
here with no meter. Nothing to be able to reversal in case they end up in a bad situation like that again. Oh, gets swept yet again. Overhead, adorn. Second time they've done overhead into throw. Let's see if Holo's able to adjust to that in this upcoming round.
He's not going to have much choice. This is at point for Jimmy DR once again. Nice block the cycle pressure into the throw. Drive rush. Oh, throw, but backed away just in time. EX cycle pressure.
Too bad. Deep press. Nice. Oh my goodness. The buttons are coming through like crazy. I like the fact that Holo waited for a second. He's looking for a whip punish.
You can tell both of them are like reaching. Oh, not that time. I was like you called out. I was looking for that throw after the overhead. Did not come that time.
Made it out. Made it out of the corner. Stay roundhouse. Oh, the block. Yeah, oh, you can push that.
Didn't even need it.
My goodness. No level 3? Oh, he's bold. Holo? The throw?
Bro? Both players are in a one-hit situation here.
Bro, you gotta relax. He's trying to test you with that. The throw for it? No way. 2-2 tie into final round?
Oh, boy. And Holo, in this situation, has the resources on their side. They have full 3 meters. Jimmy DR starting this with 1 is going to get level 2 in the next exchange right here. Gets level 2. Now Holo's going to keep Jimmy in the corner as best they can. They just need one good combo here, then pop off the level 3. Or throw loops. Got 2. Oh, shimmy that one.
Yeah, opportunity there. Forward throw. Throw loop fighter 6 jumps out once again. Now you're going back into the corner. Holo's still in a really good spot here, but Jimmy's no slouch. Nice check on the drive rush, but wasn't able to get the punish. Oh, it's coming down to the wire. What's crazy is that if Bison gets a crazy enough hit, this game really is just over. He's not ready for the DI. What did I just say? Oh my goodness, that is it for Holo here. The ladder bracket claims another soul. But even still, Holo, you still have more than one other opportunity to be able to press through. What a match against Jimmy DR. Man,
They got really scrappy there, yeah. Like there was want to say late 2000s, early 2010s with the Marvel anime series, and now we're seeing Arc Systems take it and create their own Marvel world. But as we go back to what brought us to the dance here, back to some Street Fighter 6 here at ParagOnline, Ender with the Terry going up against Strong Nerd with the Dhalsim.
Yeah, Ender is back at it again. Nice, baits out of the throw with the crash shoot, plus frames, closes out the round clean and concisely. Very, very simple.
Yeah, just keeping him in the corner, just close it out, and it's like, I don't need to do anything too fancy here. I just know how to end it. And Ender, apropos of his name, decided to close it out. And right now, forcing Strongest Nerd into the corner again.
Nice playing the pressure.
Oh, rising tackle, crack shoot. There's the overhead. And now the drive rush combo into the corner. He built up the level 3. There it is. Built it up in mid combo.
Really well done, Ender. Looking great so far. Rising Fang. Still has different opportunities. He has to use it. Tried to go for something crazy. Tried to go for a chip out sequence, but instead gets the trade off of the burn knuckle. Well done from ENDER-Nephilim in this very first game.
Yeah, just immediately just running through with the perfect, just keeping the momentum on their side, and then the second round, keeping the pressure, kind of bullying the Strongest Nerd into the corner, and not able to kind of throw their way out of it, fight their way out of it until the Rising Fang gains in the opening, and we're seeing it again. Nice DI counter there by Ender.
Ender. Combo very simple. Very concise neutral jump, trying to see if he can bait something, but instead, Strongest Nerd gets thrown. Nice. I like the drive reversal. Let's find a way out. A teleport would have been absolutely beautiful there.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the approach, not what Strongest Nerd probably was hoping would happen in that regard, trying to approach Ender, but Ender like answering back and closing that distance with their own offense, and Ender already up another round in this set.
Oh, nice block. Didn't get the punish, but instead gets a forward throw, still encroaching slowly upon the corner space. Tries to go for a throw. Nice. Back. Oh, yeah, level 3. Even though they're not going to be able to get the burnout because of how much they were able to recover, they're still going to be low on drive gauge. For Dhalsim, that's really bad.
Very bad. I mean, he's going to have the critical art, but it's not going to mean anything if he doesn't get anything. And there's the finish. Crack shoot in midair into the rising tackle. And Ender 2-0 just like that.
Nice little confirm from ENDER-Nephilim. So far, 2-0. That's the Strongest Nerd. Pressure on, bare knuckle. Okay, yeah, peppering just constantly with a ton of different buttons.
I was just about to say, it seems like he knows that the Strongest Nerd is very uncomfortable with the close range and is just staying in his space. Because Terry is good at this, Dhalsim is not. And with that punish counter from the DI, is going to keep him in the corner, and he's burnt out so soon.
Nice. Yeah, nice little combo. Level 2?
No, he's going to... level 1.
Yeah, that's fair. I forgot. That works now.
Yeah, I was about to say, he was going to save the level 2 because he's going to want those resources in round 2.
Yeah, that's fair. That's awesome.
Level... Yeah, because I feel like that's been the thing he wants to go for. He wants that level 3 combo to really close it out. So this would be a good time to have it. And if he doesn't get the level 3 here, he'll still have enough resources for another combo into a level 1 or a level 2 here.
Oh, just hitting that again.
Tackle.
Oh my gosh. The blocks. Burn knuckle.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Close it out.
Yeah, close it out. Rising Fang to end this set clean. 3-0 sweep from ENDER-Nephilim, taking some momentum into his hands and asserting dominant position rather in this set, and just running through, and maybe we'll see Ender keep some of that momentum into later matches in this ladder.
Versus Yoichi, baby girl on the screen. There's Elena, so it's nice to be able to see an Elena.
Yeah, there's Elena, Yoichi versus Holo once again on our stream with the Cammy. Elena proving the point I was talking about regarding like the costumes, like the flowing, like the fabric of this, how big it looks. Might not be to everyone's taste, but there is a lot to appreciate with how these outfits flow and move in this game. With stages like this and the detailing in this game. And now we see Holo just saying, I'm just gonna throw loop at this point. Let's say, eschew all the detailing. So let's just go into the throw loops.
Nice. Oh, trying to keep the pressure on with the overhead, but gets knocked away by the wake up ODDP. Cammy. Pressure as much as possible. No way. I thought they were actually going to try and find a way to be able to punish that off of the jump in. A little bit too overzealous for sure. That DI is coming. And good neutral jump, and Holo walks a bit more forward, so now they're in the corner.
Cannon strike, the overhead, and then closes it out while they were in burnout, and then gets just a quick little tap, and then closes it out. Holo takes the win, and Holo has 2 bars in the wings. Yoichi has none. Nice check there.
Nah, oh yeah, I like the back. I like the backing up, just to try and play footsies. Elena's one of those players. Obviously, have to do that. No fireballs means that your footsies have to be pretty on point, while they get versus dominating and very strong buttons to be able to utilize. She's just one of those characters.
No projectiles means you have strong buttons. Can't relate. As we see Holo push it forward, burning themselves
you
to
have
get
a projectile and phone move. So like, what's that about? You at least have a way to get around projectiles. We both do.
Man, that spin has the invulnerability window of like a pixel for the window of 2 frames. I do not count that. It's not real.
Hey, listen, all I'm saying is that if people can use it, it might be a bit of a skill issue. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying.
How much do people use it?
They use it.
I must learn.
They use it enough. It's not like I've never seen that before. I've never seen it quite a lot.
Never. Oh,
nice.
Beautiful stun in the corner. He's gonna get the combo here. Cannon strike,
nice.
and switches sides.
Yes,
nice. Right now,
nice
check here.
The Holo was on point even when they were fighting Jimmy DR when it came to the buttons for sure. Very.
Yeah.
Very on point with driver checks.
So much so it forced Jimmy DR to switch characters to try to like even up the matchup a bit here.
Correct.
And now Holo just going in for the level 3 and closing it with the photo finish there. The perfect KO, and now Holo up 2-0 against Yoichi.
Let's see. Back in our trainer for a little bit more patient.
Oh, nasty.
That's typically a tool that's utilized to get an auto spacing for Elena. She typically does medium target combo and then does like the bad sway, which is like 2, 3, 4, like any of the P's, but it's mostly light P, and it gives them enough space to where if somebody tries to check you after because they know it's minus or take the turn, it whiffs completely. And that time Holo was ready for it, and you see how much that is actually doing to them as well.
It threw them off on a mental level, it seems like, too, because Yoichi has not recovered since, and switching sides to get the perfect to close it out. 2 perfects in a row, and Holo is now on set point.
Oh, nice. I'll try to go for it again. Nice anti-air from Yoichi. Plus frames. Going through. Nice. Got the low.
This seems a little bit more of what they were hoping for in the last round when they went for that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, pressure still continuing. Forward throw. Give a chance to use drive rush. I like it. The drive rush, crouch light punch, they wanted to find an opportunity. No anti-air! I thought they were actually backing up for that.
Yeah, it didn't really go for that. Oh, they're just going to throw it out there. Just going to get parried, though. Unfortunately, Holo's just going to go for all of the pressure here. They're now in win range, and that's going to stun them in the corner. And if this lands...
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's it.
There we go. Okay.
Level 1 is a strike and bone, so even if they would have tried to use it for Elena, it doesn't work. There's no strike and vulnerability on Elena's level 1 super, so it has to be level 2.
Right. I mean, it was a good way to fight out of the corner there, but Holo, 13 frames, I can punish with this move to lead to this, and to really bring it all together and bring it home.
Yeah, that's so true. Ooh, Jimmy DR versus EC. This is a match that I have seen quite a bit last week. Again, and here we are again running with Marisa versus the Juri. Nice little combo here as well. Nice, get the cross up. It continues their pressure from there. Goes for the stomp. Charge stomp at that, so it can't immediately be stopped.
Oh, nice charge Gladius. Nice charge Gladius, and then the Phalanx Superman punch into the corner. The throw. Oh, the level 1, that's going to get parried.
Oh,
I
don't know what Oh, okay,
man.
wait a minute. This is from this hostility from last weekend, I can assume.
This you gotta be something here. I don't know where that came from. Oh, nicely catching the anti-air, punish counter, phalanx into the corner again.
Managing to get the drive rush stand fierce. Yep, pops level 2 ID, give him low on drive gauge while giving yourself a little bit more recovery. Blocks the wake
now
up,
forcing the
grab
burnout.
Oh.
Yeah, stunned in the corner. More DMing
from last weekend.
It's gotta be.
What
it's gotta
happened,
be.
man? What happened?
Oh man, this is some hostile forces are taking over what is supposed to be. It's supposed to be Valentine's Day, okay? It's supposed to be love. It's supposed to be kindness. It's supposed to be all of these things. And we have right now Jimmy DR just being the complete antithesis. It's totally hostile, BMing, teabagging right now. EC pushing forward with the throw, keeping the pressure in the corner. Pinwheel kicks up in the air. Gonna parry that. Drive rush to try to close out this round, and EC now gets a round on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is the kind of these are the kind of matches I'm here to see for sure. Absolutely, I love this type of stuff. Stand fierce, set up on the whip punish. There's the phalanx yet again. He's pretty tight. Oh, went for the grab, counter. No longer a useless wake up level 1 super, which is awesome. Above that cave with the misery surprise.
Hey, sometimes you get mini miracles. Sometimes your low tier character can get buffed. It's amazing, I know, but it happens. Can't relate.
From a bit, yeah, I was about to say, speaking from a bit of envy, I understand. I get it.
Cannot relate in this particular situation, no. Envy?
Nice little jump back as well from EC. He tied it up. 1-1. So we're still looking good. We're not looking too bad. We've evened it up. Now listen, don't teabag. Don't do all that teabagging that you say. Don't do that. Oh my gosh, trying to press
in the corner. Oh, armored through the DI with the stance and then throws EC back in the corner. Now the teep kick, but eats the pinwheel kick on wake up.
Oh my gosh, what a jump in. Big damage coming through as well. Wanted to chase down in the air. Got counter hit, so they realized a bit too late they were already in the sky. Just sweet ankles. Oh, they just whiffed. That's really funny, actually.
Yeah, they went for the throw. Yeah, I thought it was going to do a bit more, but yeah, they went for the throw and just nailed them with it. Oh, wow. Nice phalanx into the corner, and that's going to close it.
What's an OG super red punch?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. The button's just coming through with EC right now. Oh, stomp. Big steppers. Marisa. Good jump over. Stand roundhouse. Oh.
Ooh, punish counter. In the corner. Look at that damage.
Oh.
4 hits, and that did like 30 to 40% health.
Oh, level 2. Boom. Dead. Wow. GBDR closing it out 2-1 so far. Okay. He's got another win to be able to get another point here and put a stain, a loss on EC's record.
Yeah, right now, starting to ride that momentum. And yeah, I remember there's some history with EC. I didn't know if it was with Jimmy DR specifically, aside from, you mentioned last week. But I remember there is some history with EC in events like these, and Jimmy DR is certainly looking to prove a point in these matchups. Pinwheel kick blocked, punish counter in the corner, into the wall, and that's going to close out this round just like that.
Marisa, definitely the type of character that can end it just as fast as it has been going. With the fireball. Nice shut back light punch.
He's trying to build resources. They want to build the resources, but they don't want to get popped for building the resources.
Exactly, yeah. Nice forward throw. Oh, scoots him yet again.
Good armor.
Back throw for GBDR. Big steps. Great parry as well.
Parry's going to take the damage down by half, but this is going to be full. Just enfolds them. Push them in the corner. Good drive reversal. Try to get out the corner there. Nice jump by Jimmy DR, but EC's now taking momentum back in their corner.
Oh my gosh, that's it. What a confirm. Oh, no super? No way. Oh, they're just buffering. No way! Wait, just kill him! Oh, punished. Oh my goodness. No way, man.
I've turned away. I can't look. I've turned away from this. This is getting ugly. Jimmy. Oh, good punish counter there. Oh, the blocks. EC in the corner. Oh, the drive rush.
Don't you? Yeah. Drive gauge low. Now that we burned out.
He's gonna probably force the burn. There it is. Force the burn out like the first exchange there. Pop the level. Yeah. Recover some of that gauge again. Get a pretty good chunk of damage from it as well.
This is final round for the dude, right? Dude, like, you need a breather to be able to recover that drive gauge while at the same time you need to find the damage necessary. Even if they throw, it's not enough here. It has to be a command grab or it has to be a solid hit. Finds the trade, doesn't get the kill. What a neutral jump from EC 2-2. That and see that came to bite Jimmy DR back in the book.
That's
ended it, bro.
Yep. That's why I couldn't look. In my head I was like, you know, there's emotionality involved, and emotionality is the enemy of practicality in these situations. And here, now Jimmy DR is focusing in, target acquired, locked in, phalanx, combo still going.
And it's because they charge that crouch fierce. That's a new conversion she's able to get because you charge faster now.
Yes, that's a good point.
Oh, definitely block that, yeah.
Bait that one, nice, yeah.
Keeping it simple. Nice. Fireballs go
good
out,
throw. Head stomp, throw escape there. Avoids the Gladius, avoids the Phalanx. Burn a projectile to keep them honest. Good throw, good throw.
Yeah, because the back throw did a little bit more damage in that situation. Oh, DI right back, and we're in the game final round.
I should note in that round, if not for the gray health, EC answered the perfect with a perfect in that round.
Yeah.
So EC starting to figure out little bits of what to do here while Jimmy DR is trying to, you know, they're trying to play their game, and it's not working out as smoothly here as EC is keeping calm under this pressure and avoiding the horrible situations, the checkmate situations. As I say that now, in a position where they're burnt out, so this is not good as Jimmy DR is building up to level 3.
Oh, caught him, but no conversion there. You are not that plus. Nice level 1 from EC.
I like it.
Building the bar back up as well.
Yeah, and you don't have the drive gauge, so that's a good way to counter it.
Yeah. The throws are getting teched every time. He's just gonna have to go for a shimmy. Oh, just like that, and they did it, but they weren't ready for the punish.
Jimmy's got level 3. That is going to be a threat. EC is just building up their resources because they know Jimmy is being a little too cautious now. Ooh, there's the phalanx.
That hit him and they weren't ready for it. Drive reversal back, which makes sense. Drive reversal again, which makes sense. Drive reversal back at you, it makes sense. Does that punish? It does!
Yes, it does! It
does! You cannot use that. Should be dead. They are! Jimmy DR with the kill. Unfortunate. Yeah, you do not use fireballs against Marisa on their way.
No. No.
The basis of it.
Yes. There's very much that sort of, you know, that animosity, like you said. Sometimes you get a fire lit underneath you. And right now we're going straight back to EC. EC playing a Ken this time. We've seen their Ken before, ParagOnline, up against Flankr. Common name we see here, ParagOnline with the Honda representing Sumo in this ladder.
Yeah, another underrepresented character, a great perfect parry from EC. Carries him to the corner. Goes for the overhead, not meaty enough to be able to confirm after it, but does punish the follow-up parry.
Oh, uses the smash, but fortunately perfect parry there by EC. Dragon Lash, Ken bread and butters from day one.
Oh. Nice.
Very good. Yeah, DI in the corner. Just EX Shoryu, why not, just to close it out, and EC takes the round.
Well done. Push a little forward. Can't quite find it. See. Jump in. Give it the damage on for the time being. Looking for a chance, looking for the perfect parry. Doesn't find it. Tries to dash up, but gets stopped. The palm. Give it back.
Ooh. More headbutts, gonna push the corner. Palm thrust, headbutts again. Now EC's gonna just start trying to scrap out of this. Yep, just trying to punch out. Both these players trying to get like the very edge of their reach here. Both players trying to sort of push in. Now EC fights their way out of the corner. FrankFlankr trying to get them back where they belong in FrankFlankr's mind, but EC goes, no, I don't want the corner. I don't want to be there. Stop pushing me back in the corner as the headbutt comes flying, and there's a good punish counter throw, and EC, just the small damage is adding up.
Yeah, this goes for the overhead immediately after. Nice, and baits out the level 3 as well. It's a nice little target combo, medium heavy, just to end out the round, or the game more specifically. Still got 2 more points for the set, though. About to see if Frank can turn this around somehow. Okay, nice.
Oh,
that's a way to start.
Bro. Yep, good way to start. But drive reversal gets blocked, punish counter, nice. Good parries for the Hadokens, avoiding all of that. Now the drive right, yeah. They moved in a little too close in those situations and then allowed EC to come right in after the Hadoken with a drive rush. And now the throw loops are coming in. Nice! Shimmy away from the throw, gets the punish counter. And now with that, EC takes the round. And now EC starting to roll a little bit here.
Looking for a chance here. Nice, jumps over, but still finds himself in the corner off of that front, off of that forward jump.
Catches him with the Tatsu. I like that. Forces FrankFlankr into the corner, but seeds the space immediately. Interesting. Probably didn't like the range. Probably didn't want to be caught up in the phone booth boxing with FrankFlankr, but now they have the buff active. EC's just, again, the little damage is adding up.
Nice.
Neutral. Yeah, nice neutral jump into the punish counter throw. Another throw again. EC, a lot of his damage has been coming just from regular throws.
Nice, another throw. You mentioned it. These regular throws starting to add up. Goes for the parry. Can't quite find it. Stands around house.
Kick. Light taps. Drive rushing in. EC keeping distance. Oh, nice! Caught them on the rush in, and then timed the EX Shoryu to close out the round. EC's up 2-0. Death by 1,000 cuts has been the theme of that last match.
Yeah, a lot of the time, a lot of the things that you can tell that a good player has, a lot of the qualities of a good player, I should say, is that you have to look at their adaptation. EC was mixing it up so consistently, just like this, right? That it's really hard to know for sure what they're trying to go for, or how they're about to drop. Oh, trying to go for a parry.
Nice EX Shoryu. Now throwing projectile. Oh, caught them on the headbutt. Nice. Okay, FrankFlankr is starting to make their own adaptations, jumping over as they did the drive rush to push in, but unfortunately it does not matter. EC able to keep calm under that situation, adapting to the adaptation. Now EC's on set point.
Punch forward again. One forward. Tried to shimmy a bit, but couldn't get a chance. Nice combo from Honda. Just the sit. And they're immediately ready to press. EC's immediately ready to press. It gets a solid cross up because of that too.
And here's the throw again. Throw escape that time. Good call. Ooh, he's ready to check. And there's the Oicho throw. It's Juri saying, nope, not doing a regular throw. I'm going to do the command throw here. Get some extra damage off of this. But EC Going, yep, saw the parry coming, did the throw. Ooh, didn't get the wall there, but this is a dangerous spot.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
That was one of those times where like it didn't really matter. Even if they did block it, they were too low. The level 3 was coming out. If you try and jump in or try and move out the way, you're going to get hit by the cinematic. And if you try and put it, so we're going to be getting into soon enough as we head right into it. Here he is, Yoichi, Elena versus Sagat. Scorpio.
This is going to be pretty interesting. Elena's got pretty long reach, but Sagat has pretty long reach himself. Both of them long legs with the kicks. Sagat with the Muay Thai, Elena with the capoeira. But right now we see Yoichi with the pressure that we saw them try to exert in the previous game that we saw them stream against EC. And now trying to keep Milo in the corner, and Milo trying to fight out the Tiger Knee, and Yoichi jumping in but eating the quick combo. Tiger Knee out of the corner, and now Milo Scorpius is running with the momentum on their side.
Not too bad of a look so far. Tiger Knee yet again. Milo trying to keep the pressure on, goes for the jump in, but Yoichi has been on point with those anti-airs. A reversal DP just to make sure they can create some space against them. Tried to get it in, but didn't find the time, burned themselves out, and Milo's able to close it up.
Yeah, Milo taking advantage of the openings that were left there by Yoichi and closing out the round. DI, sorry, but no, Milo able to block it just in time, and now Yoichi drive rushing in. Seems like they're trying to keep Milo uncomfortable, trying to keep it on their back, but good check on the drive rush.
Not too bad. Another throw. The drive rush should be able to get back in. Another throw. Okay, nothing so far, but that would actually be +5, I believe, with the drive rush there, or +4 with the drive rush there. She's able to follow it up with another stand medium to layer on the offense, another plus for him normal, and I was able to take the heat for a couple of few seconds. Perfect. And with a live row.
Yoichi kind of getting the feel of things immediately. Rhino Horn, and now using the Link Song to kind of force their way into the corner against Milo. Quick checks I'm noticing there, the quick little kicks to keep Milo backed off when Milo tries to push him with the drive rush. Trading for the Tiger Knee. Kind of goes in Yoichi's favor a little bit because it puts Milo closer to the corner, but Yoichi is also kind of starting to back away and see the space a little. That was brazen. And again, 2 times with the drive parry, holding it in front of Milo, and he answered with the throw both times.
Yeah, pops to level 3, gives himself some time to get their drive gauge back. Obviously not dead. I'm surprised that Milo didn't actually pull the trigger, because when they got the knee, they actually could have gone for the follow-up light kick version of it and would have been able to get level 3 off of it. But here we are, getting caught low. Yoichi making sure they close out this game here 1-0 so far.
Yeah, catching the anti-air, then going for the little low poke, just closing it out real quick there. And now I think we're seeing a character switch to the Kimberly. Completely different play style. Going from slow, lumbering and heavy Sagat to fast, float like a ninja, you know, sting like a killer bee. Kimberly, with all that she can bring out with the speed and, you know, the way that she can just command basically the field in her own right because of her speed. The way she can command pressure is going to be interesting to see how this differs. It's going to be playing speed for, I guess, the range, and maybe looking to try to close in a little bit better than Sagat could.
Looking too bad so far. 2 black queens on the screen. Happy Black History Month. Everybody, all my melanated Street Fighter individuals watching right now. Not looking too bad so far. It's spacing things out pretty well. Catches him low with the crouch light kick. Doing pretty solid. Carries him all the way to the corner. Keeps him there, I should say. And nice little forward throw, nice little forward dash. Able to interrupt whatever button they press on wake up, but still has to be aware this is Kimberly, and she does not have a strike in Vone level 1. Elena will be on the back foot here the whole time. This mix has to be nasty.
Beautifully done, gets the stun, gonna get the combo. Probably gonna put a spray can at the end of it. No? Gets the reset.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Take
it.
Oh, Milo, not dead yet. No
one
anti-air
hit
from Yoichi. Something we had seen so consistently up until this point. Not one anti-air, that's all.
I think a big part of that was the stack of what Milo was doing at that point got to Yoichi. I feel like at that point there's no way for them to like really put it together with the pressure that was going on, that onslaught. The reset there might have been a drop combo, but it looked like a reset, and that's how you got to play it. That looked like a well-done reset in that situation, getting the full damage back in that one hit after that pressure on that reset. All that mental stack adds up, and it leaves you frozen in situations that you would normally react. And Milo played it perfectly and is trying to ride this in, but Yoichi seems to be better prepared to stop that momentum, trying to keep them in the corner. Milo poking their way out.
Oh, tried to anti-air that time around, but they reacted a bit late. Has the opportunity to end it here. Yeah, drag out the combo. Now, that's a lot of scaling, but it should be depth with the level 3. I think they extended it enough to be able to get the final hit necessary.
Good.
There it is.
Yes,
yep.
There you go.
Did. Well done for Milo. Scorpio is being able to draw that out.
Yeah, just get enough hits in, nail the level 3. Just barely. You saw like almost. It took the very last hit to get it, but right now Yoichi answering back with some speed of their own, the scythe into the Rhino Horn, and then trying to keep Kimberly up against the wall, but drive reversal brings them right back to near center.
Medium punch, good check. You can punish that, absolutely. Nice.
Good pressure. I like that Milo is burnt out, but Milo knows the tools they can use even in a burnout situation, so they could keep the offense going. In situations like that, the hop kick flipping away, and now they're going to get their drive gauge back. With the trap there set up, and now they're going to keep the pressure. And now they got the stun.
Nice. Yeah, and this should be death. All they have to do is just do EX Tatsu, and they're good. Oh, they did the reset. Okay. Keep the paint cans for next round. Understood.
Yeah. Just keep it stock for them, then keep their resources, keep themselves at 3 meters, keep themselves just ready to go instead of like blowing anything for that.
Well, it seems like they don't have the paint can this time around. Just ended it and wait for a different kind of reset, I suppose.
Yeah.
For any opportunity possible, carries him to the corner. Gets the overhead. Yeah, that's incredibly needed. So she gets a confirm off of that. Set up once again. Overhead. That's also incredibly needy.
Nice.
She gets 2 different variants from that. She either gets the overhead or she gets the low.
The low, yeah. Very nice. Trading rounds, trading momentum, like a pendulum swinging back and forth, to and fro. Right now, oh, dashed in and got checked for it. Good pokes. Nice throw there by Yoichi. Nice throw. Over. Yep. Oh, staring contest a little bit, seeing who blinks. 2 counter hits from Yoichi. I think Milo's blink a little first. There we go. Gets the pokes into the level 3.
She's up with a nice little level 3, gets the low. Nice. Has a mix-up coming. Yeah, still got to be careful with how low they are to the ground. That actually does create plus frames for them, actually.
Right, and then also factor in with the level 3, the buff that Milo gets from it with Kimberly. And that changes a little bit of how your mindset has to treat the character by that point, especially with the speed boost that she gets from that.
Oh, tried to bait out a whiff button. They did, but they weren't able to get the punish for it instead. Good little anti-air from Yoichi, going for the low. Creating as many spacing traps as possible, and Milo just wants to create that space to give themselves the drive gauge back. Not going to get the stun, but really well done from Yoichi, keeping the pressure on.
There's the anti-air that you were talking about as well earlier that we always see. Finally landed it there. Gets the combo on the stun off the wall. Now Milo has health, but Yoichi could spend here and probably go for the kill. Yes.
Has to go for the well DP. I've learned the hard way actually that if you do EXDP in that situation, even if you spin the bar, it's so much worse because it scales like you wouldn't believe after that level 1. It's kind of ridiculous. So them using the normal DP to end it, they've killed every time so far that we've seen, and they've done that. It's just a better option for those of you that don't want to spend all the bars necessary to be able to get the kill, or if you find a nice little bit.
I was about to say, like, EXDP, because of scaling and such, it shreds more than hits, right? Like, it's a multi-hit.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Mistimed.
Nice.
Were they possibly going for a reset of some sort?
Might have been, and then Yoichi saw it and went for the DI instead, because Milo has done that several times, and Yoichi was ready for DI.
Level 3.
Yes.
What the world? That was a bit of a scramble for a second. Yoichi could have actually burned them out way sooner, but it worked out perfectly. Still got the opportunity.
Yeah, and now we are tied up 2-2 going into game 5 here. Milo, it looked like they had like a bit of that momentum swinging in their way with the character switch to Kimberly, but Yoichi is starting to make those changes, starting to realize they need to play a different way, starting to realize like, okay, you know, I can't treat this like I was treating Sagat. I need to go in a little more. I need to kind of push back, and then realizing Kimberly doesn't exactly have the same tools as Sagat, so they can stay a little bit further away.
Nice. Just went for the open reset in the middle of that. You might be able to catch somebody off guard. Perhaps they weren't ready for it. Used 2 special cancelable buttons and didn't DI back. Yoichi doing a great job of utilizing their DI. Manages to get the confirm off of that too.
Nice.
There you go. Could have definitely went for level 2 there. They could have done the EX. If you do EX Rhino Horn there, you would have been able to still get the level 2 off of it instead. Not where the DP was placed, but a little bit before that.
4? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if they wanted to just save their resources for this, because now it's set point with 3 bars. That was a little.
Could be a bit of spectator nonsense.
Could be.
Full throw. Ooh,
that was an interesting situation there. Yeah. Just like almost like a pixel just whipping the throw, but now popping the level 3 off the combo. This is gonna get prorated pretty decently, but they'll still do some hefty damage.
Oh, baits it out. Nice little DP as well. Parry. On the side of Milo Scorpius. Back at you. They're both burned out. But a well-timed level 3 here could be all she wrote. Now be careful. Chip damage. Oh, there it is. Just gets caught by the crouch medium punch instead. Didn't actually get chipped out. They could have went for the follow-up Rekka after that if they wanted to go for the chip out, but instead...
More competitive play than a casual.
Yeah, you've got to like... Tournaments are as much of a mental battle as they are physical, right? Everyone talks about the combos and the execution, but it does weigh on your mind heavily if you've been playing for far too long as we head into this next losers round on 1 match. Frank starting things off pretty nicely for the command grab. Holo back in again, get another command grab. Another with cheeks right now.
Goal score headbutt, gets throw escape there, nice. Oh, goes for headbutt again. And it now gets Holo in the corner. Palm thrust to the face, shot to the head, and closing out the round, sending them all the way back to neutral as we go in, but neutral corner doesn't really mean anything for Honda. Honda likes the pressure. Honda will just push you back into the other corner at any given moment. So as we see Flankr just asserting that immediately.
Doing pretty well so far, but yet again the drive gauge is looking mad low on Holo. Big stomps, big steppers. It's the back throw yet again as well. I'm fighting actually came through there. What's really funny is depending on if the normal throw worked there, the command throw would have worked. It would have been a really weird frame trap. So it's really interesting.
Catching the headbutt on the drive rush. Flankr. Oh, tried to throw, but whiffed there. Good throw escape there that time. Punish gonna push them up against the wall, the sumo smash. And this is where Honda wants to be. Just pushing you against the corner, pushing against the wall, the edge of the map. Like a traditional sumo, getting someone into the corner is basically a win condition for the sumo. Just like the actual sport.
Yep, pretty much, right? Oh, trying to go for the command grab, but pulled the trigger a little bit too early. Too many plus frames on the drive rush cancel.
Traded off there, the headbutt cannon strike.
If Frank's ready for it, he can headbutt that cannon spike is just going to be hard to do so.
Yeah.
The air vulnerability on heavy is definitely.
Oh,
there we go.
There it is.
Yeah, what did I just
there
say?
you go. Nice.
Hey.
Yeah.
Guess he's listening, I suppose.
Yeah.
No.
He has an earpiece in. He's like, he hears,
right.
you can headbutt the cannon strike. He's like, what?
Yeah, literally. Does it immediately. And he won the round off of that, too. Literally, that was my answer here.
Yeah. Just turned the momentum in their favor and was like, oh, I could do that? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait, kind of nice, though.
Hey, dude. Hold on. Okay. By the nice little corner, but a corner carry caught over here from Holo.
Oh, that's a bad situation. They swapped sides. Oh, okay. Frankflankr wound up back in the corner. That's not what Frankflankr wants.
Yeah, definitely not. Going for the mix
All the
there.
mix-ups.
Oh, dropped.
Ooh.
The dastardly deal incoming.
This is not over. Holo is also in a bad position because they could burn out as they did just now. Unfortunately, not in a good position was Frankflankr, getting caught on the drop down, and that allows Holo to just squeak out a round.
Plus frames on. Forward throw.
Ooh,
yeah.
hooligan throw. Full smash. Crouching staring contest, a few little pokes here and there. See if who can blink first. Nice, saw the overhead coming.
Oh.
Again.
Oh. Yeah, agree.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah, why not? It closes the round, it gives you the win. Yep. And with that, Holo now gets on the board, 2-1, not out of this yet. So looking to kind of reverse the title a little bit, see if they can fight from underneath. Frankflankr, though, dangerous from any position in the game.
So splash, try to go for the command grab, and grab it. Nice headbutt yet again. There we go. He's actually answering those cannon spikes a lot. And that's something that actually really puts a damper on Holo's gameplay too, because Holo loves to use those cannon spikes.
And it's good for like the spacing and good for trying to catch someone trying to move in, using the cannon strike in those predicaments. So it's really good coverage, but oh no, eating the Yoichi throw.
Yeah, he's grab reversal. What comes next is not the best. Bond, and he slammed. My goodness, the sumo splash. Unfortunate. Close out that round, but really fortunate for Frank. What in the world? That's crazy because she is considered airborne with that spiral arrow, isn't she? That's so silly. That's actually so silly.
You're airborne, but you're low to the ground. You're a low flyer at that point. Yeah.
Ooh, sumo splash. Ooh, sumo splash
Again.
Look at the cheeks right now. Okay, wait a minute.
Strike, spin knuckle. Oh, because they're burnt out, so that's a good opportunity. Yeah. Beautifully timed.
That is the second level 3 we have seen all night to answer the drive impact. The first one was by EC to level 3 to Jimmy New York. That was the first time that happened that we saw that. Everything else,
you want to do one thing, and you want to know why that you did that thing when you popped it off.
Right. Exactly. Speaking of popping off, here we are in winter semifinals. ENDER-Nephilim versus Jimmy DR. Starting things off with a drop rush stand fierce. Looking really, really solid. A reversal already in place. Good shimmy against the back throw.
We've seen Jimmy DR with the Marisa using the armor to great effect. And right now just pushing in on Ender. Nice shimmy, avoids the throw with the backstep, and then the Gladius to close out that round. Jimmy DR looking pretty solid on the Marisa so far.
Through. Carries up, just keeping that drive gauge healthy. Oh, did that at a bad angle. He's gonna get level 3 too. Yeah, you're dead. Crazy. Insane.
Oh no, yeah.
Out with a perfect, yeah. You do not want to do that again for us. She will put you on the t-shirt so fast.
Yeah, just right here, just splatter you up against the wall, just leave you there. and just leave your body embedded into the architecture, into the foundational, the load-bearing wall of the building will bear the mark of your body splattered against it. Right now, Ender is trying to answer back in their own way, crack shoot in the air and then rising tackle, but no, one Gladius and it's already shifted back in Jimmy TR's favor.
Forward throw. Oh, baits out the wake up reversal. Ooh. Closing things out pretty simple. Jimmy DR pulling up another round against ENDER-Nephilim here. How are they going to start off this round this time? Another drive rush yet again. No check from ENDER-Nephilim. Nice. Good DR back though. Really well done. DI.
Yeah, good punish counter with the DI. And oh, again, another DI. And with this, ENDER-Nephilim's going to take it all the way to the wall. But oh, the jump and the cross up. And now, ooh, this is not a good spot for Ender. Ender's back against the wall. Neutral jump, good throw.
Gladius coming through, crouch medium punch. Oh, that's it. 100% dead. Level 3.
Just shoulder charge right through. Letting them sky high and splat against the wall. It's kind of messed up that Marisa can either turn you into a wall ornament or she can turn you into a statue. Like she can just do enfold and just turn you into a statuesque figure laid out, you know, with your face through the ground, or she can put your body through a wall. It's kind of messed up that she could do that.
No, 100%, yeah. I mean, happy Valentine's Day, right? I mean, that's for love.
Yeah. You must understand and take Marisa's love.
Yeah,
and at that point, it is just you splat against the wall.
Yeah, correct. Oh, try to go for the air to air. I saw the counter hit come. People they didn't hit it.
Also, but again.
They're in the corner, really bad. Nice. The damage up. Oh my gosh, the Ars Gladius right back at you. Yeah. Yeah, we eating them bugs.
That is a hell of a read in that position. Like, being in a position of being burnt out, so knowing that their opponent was going to do drive impact, because Ender has done it before, drive impact when someone's burnt out, and then just full charging Gladius to armor right through it. Incredible awareness.
Okay, up to level 3 as well. 2 bars remaining on Jimmy DR, or 2 bars in the pocket of Jimmy DR. Bar on the right side. Not looking the best. A simple jump in could spell curtains here. Oh, nice buttons.
Get level 3.
Oh, yeah, no. Don't let him get it. Dead. Nice. Very well done from ENDER-Nephilim. They do have level 3, and once again, you mess up once, and you go on a t-shirt.
Oh, missed the burn knuckle, but also can get the fall from the drive rush, and now Jimmy DR is going to push forward. Good throw escape there. Gladius scored an armor break. Looked like Ender might have been going for a drive impact, but now they are just left with low resources, no health, and the teep kick getting the perfect.
Yeah, just maintaining the pressure as well. And even if them tried to back up, that means they're going down. Or like, it's once again, this isn't the first time they've run into EC. I mean, I saw like Levi, EC, Jimmy DR all on like a rotation throughout the ladder into the top 8. So these aren't going to be easy matches. That's
no,
for sure.
They're not.
Great shimmy as well. A stand fierce from EC to be able to get that whip button from Kimberly. Still really strong, but it's Kimberly. Once she has a moment, she can run away with that so fast.
Yeah, and this is a bit of a bad spot here for EC, but EC's fighting their way out of it. Drive rush pushing in, good throw. Starting to create some distance. Nice, trying to teleport. Oh, nice!
Yeah, very good DI from Levi.
Very good, very close DI as well. That was like almost just barely getting it. Levi's now burnt out, however. And EC is just throwing out the DIs, peppering it, knowing that they can't really do much to stop it at this point.
Oh, nice. That's the wall. Oh, nice. Well done. EC closing out the first round. Not doing too bad. 2 bars on both sides. Forward medium punch off of the drive rush, just being able to close that gap incredibly quickly. Forward throw. Okay, this is a block, or they hit something. They hit something. They try to go for another throw. Levi was not about to sit there and eat a third throw.
Getting the level 3, getting the buff is LeviHakai, but good drive parry there by EC. Is gonna pop a level 3 of their own. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, still being pretty solid as well. EC keeping that pressure on. Good press on that. Wow, they stopped the sprint as well and then tried to hit a button, and EC did not want that to be the case. Not even close.
Not at all, no. Just immediately just pinwheel kicking them straight into the sky to close that idea down entirely.
Oh. What do you tell him right back in there? Good button press.
Pinwheel kick again.
Oh, good perfect parry on a light fireball from Juri. Forward throw. I'll try to go for a little bit of a shimmy for a second.
Punish counter off the drive parry. Again, getting a good throw this time, not a punish counter. DI, good drive parry there by LeviHakai. Just barely scraping that one. Good awareness to know they could not do the DI in that position.
Oh my goodness, yeah. That's what I was just about to say too. That's why I was like, man, that was some solid awareness. Because real stuff, like that is, yeah, no. You try
9 out of 10 were DI.
Right, exactly, because out of habit, right? But the
Yeah.
idea of like, yeah, I gotta make sure parry here and a perfect parry, no less. Really, really well done.
Yeah, like mid-match adaptation on that level is wild to see. Ooh, bad pressure here from LeviHakai, pushing EC into the corner. He jumps over switch sides.
Nice. Yeah, pops level 3. They want to be able, it's not going to be the most damaging combo, but they want to give themselves a chance to get some of their drive gauge back. They might be looking because of how aggressive Kimberly is and how much Levi is playing them. They want to be able to get proper combos as well as get drive reversals. Good backup, a counter with a low 4 yet again. Easy. 2-0 so far against LeviHakai.
Yeah, going to see LeviHakai change his characters, or they're going to keep the Kimberly here. It is winner semi, so they have room to play with, but they are not going to do it. They're going for the Viper.
We're
going to see Crimson Viper here. Week. Yeah. This is character 205. This is character 205. They've got a lineup, which is
they do.
It's wild to see, but it's fun. It's so fun to see a player use different characters here, and you see the different playstyle. Seismic Hammer into the burning kick, and immediately just changing the entire paradigm of what was the previous match.
That was good with punish as well from Viper. Yeah, setting up for the nice little pressure, nice little kick. Jumps over.
Ooh, missed the cross up there. Oh, burning kick again.
He sees the punch. Right now gets the backdash from LeviHakai, and they are able to find the button. Thank goodness, because that next hit, that would have been big.
Using the iframes from the backdash to avoid the throw, pretty sneaky there, especially in the corner. You don't really expect that a lot, but being bold enough to backdash to avoid it, and then getting the closeout. Now LeviHakai just running with this, running all the way. The little red Corvette that is Crimson Viper just going full pedal to the metal and closing it with the perfect.
Yeah, that did so much damage. LeviHakai 1-2 so far, keeping it clean, keeping it very concise. That's how EC they're going to respond.
Yeah, now it's up to EC to figure out like ways to get in, because Viper's got ways to neutralize a lot of what EC was doing. One of the things that EC liked to do was stepping away to gather resources. Now EC kind of has to force themselves in to gather resources, because Viper can just seismic hammer you if you try to do that now. You can just dash and do the electric punch.
jumped. Good whiff punish. The wrong burn kick too. Trying to see if they can get the whiff punish fully.
Oh, catching the combo here, uses their resources. Oh, nice, catches the level 2. And now we have the decoupler here. It's gonna allow the cancels to no longer cost drive gauge, which, see if that comes into play. Doesn't seem like we're gonna get much of that here. There we go, there's some use of it.
Oh, should be
they were
dead.
pressing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I saw that, unfortunately. Just that frame of them reaching out was like, record scratch. Hi. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, but you're wondering how I got into this situation.
Exactly, yeah. And with that, EC is now at set point.
Oh, nice, good super jump. Oh, nice burn. Yes.
Seismic Hammer also destroying the projectile. Ooh, caught them on the feint that time.
Oh wow, what a crossover.
Wow, yeah, oh yeah, I was like, huh?
Yeah, they hit the burn kick, which is why that was crazy.
Yeah. And level 2, the limited coupler once again. Seismic Hammer, burn kicks.
Level 4.
Nice burn kick. Ooh, just caught them, just clean, caught them and them pushing. You know, low, mid punch, then drive rush canceled into a quick little combo to take the round, but unfortunately opening up with the opposite of that one. Previous round ending smooth, this one kind of, you know, going over a jagged road as EC lands the combo to a level 3 to get a quick advantage early in what is still set point for EC.
Oh, good block. Big punish incoming. Yeah, bro, they don't actually drop this, and they don't. EC sends LeviHakai to loser's bracket. We did not see them lose a single
on either player's end there, as we go right into our losers quarters. ENDER-Nephilim versus Yoichi.
Let's see right here. So far, Yoichi starting off pretty strong. Nice, good forward throw. Keeping the pressure on a back throw from ENDER-Nephilim. Doing pretty solid. Forward throw yet again.
And again.
Street Fighter 6 throw loops.
Burn knuckle just to keep the pressure.
Oh, he actually had time. If he blocked that, he had time to DI back.
He had the time, but I feel like in that moment he either didn't want to risk it, or was like, and like, because he was in the middle of his string, so it was like that panic reaction of like, just block, you know, yeah.
Which that happens. That happens.
Oh, absolutely. It's fair. It's 100% valid. Yeah.
Oh, drops it. OD right on horn.
Ooh, just gets thrown for it, and that closes out the round. And now get to see what ENDER-Nephilim. Well, I was about to say we're going to see what they were going to try to do here to open up to keep the momentum going, but Yoichi just reverses it immediately.
Nice, yeah, there's that spacing trap. Have to get again, but doesn't find the confirm off the standing game kick off of that whiff punish.
Ooh, check the drive rush. Nice. Keeping distance. There's the burn knuckle. Well, I was waiting for that. Rhino horn.
Yeah, you can bait that out.
Nice.
Very simply after that knockdown. Double one is all it takes. Oh, that doesn't even take that much. Okay.
Yep, and it keeps their meter in reserve. So. Oh, the throw. Not a punish counter, but gonna get a little extra damage for the counter hit. But now, Nephilim backing away. They don't want to be lured in. I feel like, nice punish counter. It looks like they're gonna be more apt at picking their spots. Last time they got caught for going in too hard, just like they did here. You know, just make a liar out of me on commentary. as I'm talking about, looks like he's gonna pick his spots, and then he just rushes in and he gets countered. I'm like, okay, but it's paying off here and gets to level 3.
Yep, should be curtains. Was it fair? And that's it. Game 1 said and done. ENDER-Nephilim takes the score up 1-0 so far.
1-0, incredibly even match though between both of them. Both players knew how to engage in their own way. Yoichi, we saw Yoichi condition their opponent in the previous game that we saw of them with Milo, Scorpio. So I'm wondering if we're going to see a little bit of that conditioning here. We also saw, conditioning against, earlier in the ladder bracket. So maybe we'll see some of that here if Yoichi can get a game plan going. Nice drive parry.
Nice little corner here. He keeping the pressure on, throw attack. Oh, wanted to use drive rush it again, but the burn knuckle breaks through. Nice whip punish. Wow, that's confidence right there. Oh, gets caught. Trying to DI. No HP to be able to absorb the subsequent hits.
Yeah, very unfortunate. It might have been like a flow state situation. They were just in the flow of it and they were like DI and they didn't realize. It was a very unfortunate situation. We've all been there. Oh. Both throw whips like a mirror.
Boom. Oh, boom.
Should be level 3. Oh, not needed.
Not even necessary.
Yeah.
Pretty solid so far. Pressure on. Nice, found a nice little hit. Boom. Pops on 3 yet again. Okay. They're pretty good.
I like this. We're giving him time to regain some of his drive gauge back. He makes ample use of it, so this is a good opportunity for him to regain some of that. Ooh, catching them on the level 3 here. Gonna kind of undo all of that drive gauge that ENDER-Nephilim gained and allowed Yoichi to gain back their own.
Forward throw, nice, tried to bait it out. Couldn't quite do it. Forward throw. Overhead. Forward throw yet again. ENDER-Nephilim up 2-0 so far against Yoichi. A couple of throws to close this out.
Feels like they scaled down their playstyle a little bit to kind of mix it up and without going a little too wild in that last game. Started like, again, we talked about it before, death by 1,000 cuts. Oh, shimmied away from the throw and ate a punish counter for it.
Oh. Rattle horn. Okay. No anti-air. But ENDER-Nephilim currently having the drive gauge to be able to keep this pressure going if they want to. Remember, no strike involved all out for her level 1, so there's so much that can go wrong here. And it's starting right now, that much is for sure. Now she has strike involved if he wants, and ENDER-Nephilim backed off. Oh, he could have went for the chip, and now he burned himself down. They burned themselves out. Good check with the drive rush.
Very good check. That might have been life or death, to be honest, in that situation, having been burnt out there. But now ENDER-Nephilim is on set point in our losers quarterfinals.
Okay. Good back throw. Maintaining really nice pressure and very good one punish with the sweep off of Elena.
With the pokes there. See ENDER-Nephilim like wanting to stop them from getting any momentum, just throwing light jabs to just make sure they don't move and keeping them in that position. And with this, popping the level 2 power geyser to close out the round and take it 3-0.
Yeah, this is absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, well done.
Has kind of eased up, but Kind as a whole, he's not a zoner. That is a lie spoken by the kind truthers out there. As now, speaking of SNK characters, we are seeing an SNK character play out in front of us with Crimson Viper doing the break cancels right there and the high jump cancels. Like instead of playing Street, she's out of every. So we have 2 SNK characters in this game, yet the most SNK character in this game is the Street Fighter 4 character.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Great anti. as well on the reaction for headbutt. It was something that we saw Levi doing to the Blanca that they played against last week, that had that had ended up winning the tournament bracket. So it was very consistent, very consistent with dealing with headbutts and Blanca balls. So.
Okay, so when you say the Blanca they were playing against last week, immediately I'm like, okay, so Ruffian.
Yeah, Ruffian. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I figured because they played them so many times. It's like, yeah, that's kind of the thing. It's like the Blanca. It's like, oh, Ruffian. It's kind of become its own thing in these tournaments, especially in a grand final situation.
Ruffian was who they lost to in grand finals. So yeah.
Yeah.
And so they're pretty good at dealing with Blanca balls and happens very consistently.
Blanca balls, headbutts, Psycho Crusher kind of share like a similar sort of like realm in this game. As we see here, good, catching the combo, burning themselves out for it, but it doesn't matter. Catching the level 3 and LeviHakai, Seismic Hammer to the head to end it with the level 3 and taking the first game in their loser quarterfinals against FrankFlankr.
Starting off on their pretty much their main character as we've seen in quite a bit. They bounce back and forth between a lot of characters, as you've already mentioned, but last week the most it was C Viper and Elena, but C Viper was the one that ended up getting them the bracket reset. So starting off pretty strong here. What a backdash as well. So much damage
pushing in.
Ooh,
nice Yeximo smash. Oh, good throw there to reverse the momentum and taking out FrankFlankr and just kind of sneaking that round out.
Goodness, she takes his kidneys. That was crazy. Is that what she puts her?
Yes, I think so. I think so. I think there's like zero chill with her, like any of her techniques. There's like zero chill.
Yeah,
you get a demonstration. She does. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jesus.
She just flips you over, takes stage, like you are going down to this. I'm not asking you here. I am telling your body it will be tased. Yeah.
Nice couple blocks as well.
Pressure.
Not getting crossed up by that. Oh, try to go for the side. There's big hammer. See the nice here.
So one thing I noticed here is that Levi, nice level 3. That perfect. I was just going to talk about this. LeviHakai was in a situation where they hit only 1 bar on their drive gauge, and their momentum just stopped to a halt because Viper relies on drive gauge so much for the cancels, for the drive rush, for all of that. That Hakai's momentum just completely ground to a halt, and then using the level 3 to get back the drive gauge, and then using that to start doing the cancels all over again. Well played, good eye on resource management there by LeviHakai to take the game.
As well. So far, Frank's got to be able to stay in this.
Nice burning kick. Gonna push it in the corner. Trick punch.
Nice hit. Oh my gosh, punish counter throw. Throw behind him. Nice stand fierce. Nice anti-air.
Nice, yeah. Good reaction.
Oh, burn kick to close it out. Seismo and a super jump burn kick cancel. Well done.
Yeah, and that brings us now into set point. Combo is going to have FrankFlankr in the corner. Oh, FrankFlankr is going to fight off the sumo smash and the Oyacho throw to sort of bring them back to even ground here HP-wise. LeviHakai had a fair bit of that momentum on their side, but now FrankFlankr trying to force their way back into this. LeviHakai now dangerously low on drive gauge. This is not where Levi wants to be if they're Viper.
Nice.
Good, perfect parry. See, now you can't unsee that throw and what it's actually doing to the human body.
Yeah, literally. Oh, big command grab as well from Sumo. Nice stand light. It's not saying medium kick, excuse me. Into a level 3 confirmed. That was crazy. Did they super jump that confirmed?
I don't believe so. I think that was just the hit into the level 3. I do not believe they super jumped because their drive gauge didn't take a. I don't think it took the hit from that.
Really? I don't think that. where all of a sudden everybody was like, "Oh my goodness, this is like look, they changed the assist, and they did this and they did that," and I'm like,
yeah,
"See?
yeah,
That's exactly what I'm." They feel pretty confident in the gameplay they loop itself, so you just gotta give it time, let them cook.
yeah, yeah. I agree with that. It's a time to it's the perfect time to give the feedback because it's still in beta and still early enough.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
But it's still, like you said, it's also enough time to let them cook. We've got 6 months to the release of Marvel Tokon. As right now, we're going right into our losers semifinals as we go into LeviHakai with the Elena against ENDER-Nephilim with Terry.
Nice. Manchester utilizes the level 1 as well. Forward throw. Going for the overhead.
Nice block on the overhead.
Oh, punish that. Yeah, absolutely. A back throw. Closes it out very nicely.
Easily just closing that out and making sure that they can keep this going on their end. And LeviHakai, like, it's one of those situations where even if he loses a game, you have to wonder what character he's going to play next. And that's a whole other mind game in its own right. So, like, ENDER-Nephilim, like, even if how this set goes, he could potentially be wondering about, you know, 3 other characters.
Oh, so there we go. Missed the first punch. Should have sweep, got the second punish, but
counter.
Still wasn't enough.
Blocks, good throw.
Good buttons. Pops to level 3. I agree. They already have pretty low drive gauge, so this is going to burn them out. So they'll be in a fairly bad spot.
Yeah, this puts it all in ENDER-Nephilim's corner. No drive rush, no DI, low health, and the power charge there to close it out. ENDER-Nephilim takes game 1. LeviHakai sticking with the Elena. If I'm not mistaken, I think LeviHakai might be an Elena main, but Viper we see a lot more, like you said. Because he tends to like lead off with Elena in high pressure situations, does LeviHakai.
Nice slow confirm as well from LeviHakai. So they're trying to close that gap. Carry comes out. Here comes a back throw. ENDER-Nephilim.
Oh. Right into the wall. Rising tackle. They're going to do the crack shoot. Yeah, they went for the crack shoot. But they got blocked, stopped right there.
Nice tries to get the crossover. They do get a crossover. Oh, got the sweep and blocks it. That's crazy because that sweep wasn't even part of the combo. Definitely a misinput, but even still, think get the hit necessary. I think they were trying to hold back or something. Probably trying to
maybe.
Away.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the jump, I think, would have went straight over that. Oh, nice DI back to the wild card.
Beautifully timed. Gonna push forward. Nice Rhino Horn. Oh, but eats the wake up rising tackle. And now Ender is just gonna try to keep pushing this forward. Burn knuckle. They're trying to find an opening.
Not close enough to be able to do a punish here. No punish on the sweep either. Oh, one with the overhead. Back throw towards the corner.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, that was hopefully that was just spectator shenanigans there, because that would be a very unfortunate way to lose that round, man.
Yes, 100%. I agree.
But LeviHakai now has a round up. Both players here with 3 bars of meter.
Stand around the house. Good back throw from LeviHakai.
Good push here.
Could be some nice damage as well as give himself a chance to get his drive gauge back. So pretty fair.
Yeah, this seems more like a drive gauge play here. Yeah, it immediately cashes out 1 bar of drive gauge, right? So yeah, it was very much a drive gauge play. Good trip.
Yes, too far to work on her. She could always follow up and stand medium punch just to check because that is minus still. So. Oh.
I was about to say Ender still needs to be careful because there's a level 3 critical art waiting in the wings, but there's the throw, not done yet. Still needs to be careful at burnout especially.
When they go for the overhead, try to bless the noggin. Opportunity given to them. The blocks, Ender's playing pretty patiently. but it can go so wrong so fast.
Oh no!
I hate that. I said it can go so wrong so fast. LeviHakai pops to level 3 and we tied up 1-1.
The staring contest, unfortunately, ENDER-Nephilim blinks first, and Levi, with that little, just slight bit of a health bar, being able to close out the round and take us into game 3. Yeah, that was a very rough set there for Ender. It was a case of like he was aware that that critical art was there and was avoiding it, and then the one time he moved, then he ate it.
Nice little trade here. Crack shoot.
Nice defense from both players here, actually. Ooh, stepped in on the overhead. Now it's starting to crack. Now the defense was broken.
Nice.
Nice, closing out that combo there. Nicely done. Catching them in the corner, just unloading everything they had into that, and then taking the round. So LeviHakai now is up a round.
Okay, nice little corner conversion. Has the level 2. Gets the overhead.
Saves it.
Yeah, that's the ENDER-Nephilim special. I realized the overhead into the throw. They do that pretty much every time. Try to go for the throw tech, but they both were just a little bit too far away.
That is the second time I think we've seen an ENDER-Nephilim match. Both players go for a throw, staring at each other at near point blank, and both players whiffing at the exact same time. And I don't know how to describe that phenomenon, that it's happened twice with ENDER-Nephilim in the exact same situation.
Catches the ankles with the low forward. Still able to move on pretty consistently. Let me see. Bone's coming through. Looks pretty good. Standing kick. Oh, nice.
Ooh. Yeah, very nice. Good backdash to the throw. Just going right for the level 3. This won't burn out, but it'll come close, I think.
It would definitely come close, yeah.
Yeah.
You still have a chance to be able to close it out if you need to. They wanted to go for a burnout there, but Ender not only was a little bit too far away, but they parried in the time they did have. So they can get some of their drive gauge match, they couldn't be burned out. Still, LeviHakai keeping the pressure on, carries him all the way to the corner. For a safe jump, could have went for the kill there. Got the jump in hit, but close it out with Crouch Fierce.
Yeah, and LeviHakai, it's just like that 2-1. It feels like they're feeling the beats in their head as they're riding the momentum, but Terry, ENDER-Nephilim looking to rock them back and trying to get some of that momentum back in their corner. Oh, stop the Lynx's song with a rising tackle, but unfortunately catches them on the push in with the punish.
Okay. Nice backup from LeviHakai.
Quick pokes.
Their willingness to be able to press at the right times. Not like how they were fighting against Holo earlier, where Holo felt like there was always some button or some move that was about to come out incredibly quick. It's about pressing it at the right time. Right? And Levi was able to do that pretty consistently. And it's still doing that fairly consistently right now. Good conversion. Keeps the plus frames as well. Back throw to get it towards the corner. And stand medium kick. Crazy button coming. Has level 3 to use if they want to. They don't. It's the overhead and they can close it up out here, keeping the combo very simple. Well done. LeviHakai making it 3-1 here in Loser Pacific.
It was looking kind of scary early on. There was a 1-0 from ENDER-Nephilim, and then what could have been a 2-0 start from ENDER-Nephilim. It was just the barest of margins that lead to. I tried to keep it that to the point where it's like separate the two. You're in the tournament. That's your reactions there. Now pull yourself back into commentator mode. But sometimes you need a moment, depending on the way the match goes. But as a quick heads up for everyone watching, we are moving on to our grand finals. I don't know what has gone on. I hope everything's going well with Jimmy DR, but Jimmy DR had to step away from the tournament, so they will not be joining us. So with that, EC advances straight into Grand Finals with LeviHakai as well, because that just pushes LeviHakai right past. So with that, EC takes the first round, and last time they played, EC took 3-1 in the winter semis. Now in the Grand Finals, LeviHakai wins. It's another set. So.
Oh, nice. Oh, good block.
Oh no.
As well from LeviHakai. Well done, and very good awareness as well to keep themselves always in the upper hand, on the upper.
Yeah, that is a funny scenario situation to wind up in, where you high jump over the DI, you high jump over, you hit them in the DI, then you DI as well behind them, and it gives you the punish counter, properly oriented. I find that a very funny interaction with Viper, and Viper being one of the only ones who could confidently and conveniently do that at any given moment.
Oh, the double perfect in Grand Finals again. It's EC, LeviHakai in the losers bracket. Looking to try and make this a reset for sure. If you start off with a double perfect, yeah, that is not easy.
Yeah, starting off with the Viper going strong with this as well. We saw the Viper come out with EC when they first played, off the character switch, and it seemed like that was working. So LeviHakai feels quite confident in their Viper here. Nice burning kick. Pressure in the corner, good trade. LeviHakai combo in the corner, just running through. I referred to Viper before, Little Red Corvette. Shout out to Prince, just driving through the countryside right now. But now we're seeing the power decoupler. Wow, just 3 seismic hammers just canceled into each other, just to keep EC on their toes, just to keep them honest.
Good block. Nice. Damage coming through. Oh, good anti-air.
Hammer.
Oh, went forward.
Kick.
Wow.
Oh.
That looked like a setup to me. That definitely looked like a setup to me.
It did. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It immediately got the hit. Wow.
Yeah, I thought the exact same when I saw that. That was a clean setup. Like, it's one of those things where sometimes it isn't a setup, but if you're in that situation, you got to make it look like a setup. You cannot let that fluster you. Even if it is an actual drop, you cannot let that fluster you whatsoever.
Ooh.
Beautifully timed, just the last second.
Yeah, just get the cross-up burn kick.
High jump, trying to close some distance. EC still getting their resources going here. Ooh, jumps over the seismic hammer. That is interesting. I did not realize those moves clash.
That was, oh, you're talking about the seismo and the projectile that Juri throws out?
Yeah, it wasn't, that one wasn't like, I guess not the projectile, but like the kick to use to build like the resources.
Oh,
like I did not realize the kick actually clashes with the seismic hammer. That's interesting. Oh, the pinwheel.
Second time.
Yeah.
Second time.
And now LeviHakai on reset, excuse me, on reset point, just like that. Pinwheel kick again, EX. Low counter, good throw escape. Ooh, nice thunder punch in the air. And now gonna keep EC in the corner. There's a level 3 waiting. As I said it, I was like, there's a level 3 waiting, just pops it. Head stomp, throw. LeviHakai has a critical art waiting. But EC, I think EC's aware of that. They don't want, seismic hammer, drive rush pushing in.
Good parry.
Good parry.
Oh, yeah, gets DI'd right back.
Yeah, good parry, good DI there. No way for LeviHakai to counter that. Now LeviHakai is going to come into this round with 3 bars of super. EC seems very aware of the super economy difference here between the two. Soon as they were in that position where a critical art could have ended them, they immediately just started backing away and just started playing a lot more careful. So EC is fully aware of what awaits them if they mess up.
Oh, try it. Oh, they hit something. They did hit something together, but they get burned.
They did.
Too.
Yeah. Oh, this is no burnout. Close though.
Yeah, but this is gonna hit though. Yeah.
That's gonna do it. Yeah, that's definitely gonna do it.
No whiff punish. The patience from LeviHakai, but EC's kind of, for lack of a better term, flailing, just to try and see if they can actually find a hit. They're not staying still. They're not playing the patience game with Viper, which makes sense. You can't really do that.
Right.
Seismo's a little bit too good of a projectile for you to kind of just sit there and deal with, and they knew it was gonna run out at the exact moment it did. LeviHakai with the reset in Grand Finals.
The character awareness from LeviHakai to see that that was just going to fade before they drive rushed in and dashed in to close out that combo is wild. It is ridiculous to see that, where because I was seeing the projectile come in and I was like, that could interrupt them, and it dissipates just before. That is incredible awareness.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Oh, nice punish counter. High jump over the pinwheel kick, seismic hammer into burning kick, and with that LeviHakai opens this up with a perfect on Grand Finals reset.
It's absolutely insane to be in a spot where you can jump over that. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before, and at my anti-air it does because it hits behind a little bit. I've seen that before, no way. LeviHakai keeping the pressure on, another whiff punish, well timed. Overhead, this the counter hit so they can be able to confirm. Oh my goodness, man.
LeviHakai is just running through this. Like, we talked earlier about like competitive, you know, close like sets here, but LeviHakai has just they felt untouchable in this grand final so far. EC's like looks like they're starting to like try to turn it around. I think it's something to do with, as you mentioned before, EC seemed to be flailing. Flailing parentheses complementary in regards to how you want to approach Viper to try to bait out Viper. And now Hakai realizes that.
Yeah.
And they're just taking advantage. But now EC is now starting to switch up again. EC's not flailing. There's a little bit more focus in that round from what EC was doing. There was a lot of purpose in their movement there.
Playing incredibly fast to slowing it down pretty consistently is fairly important, I would say. Like that's still you adapting, that's still changing up your playstyle. You can catch your opponent off guard a little bit, but a bad DP from EC. Hops over
Level 2. Level 2. They got the limit decoupler here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Just not gonna make two. Oh, wait, as I say that. Yeah, they made a little bit of use out of the limit decoupler, so they got something out of it, and that gives them the round. So now tied up going into final round of game 2 of this reset.
Oh, got a button. You don't really want to start pressing buttons from a decent enough distance away from Juri. Needs that type of stuff alive. That's nice Seismo.
Seismic, yeah.
Oh, no whip punish in the second low forward. They're trying to take their time. Jumps back. Probably a super jump. Good throw tank. Oh, what a perfect parry. Oh, they could. Well, I actually, you know what? I agree with this. Because I was going to say they could have spent the bar and done this, done that, blah, blah, blah. But they needed the drive gauge back. They don't want to be in a spot where they're burned out with no meter against Viper. Yeah, and a nice neutral jump from EC allows them to close it out. That was well done. That was well done.
Yep. Well done, and also the positioning, because the level 3 puts Juri like right up close with their opponent. They do the level 1, it sends them to the opposite wall. Juri does not want to be in that spot with Viper with Seismic. Put it up close, fake something out with the neutral jump, get the overhead, close it out. Yeah, it was really well thought out. Very strategic play to pop the level 3 there. Hammers just trying to keep EC on their toes a bit. Good punish counter.
Oh, nice. Nice, good check.
Very good. Patience here by LeviHakai. Oh, nice. EC with the throw. Oh, counter hit. It's going to unload their resources a bit here. Oh, try the neutral jump, and LeviHakai was not having that this time. Just swatted them out of the sky, switch sides, but now Hakai is on their back foot here a little bit and eats the throw to close out the round, and EC starting to get things, you know, going on their side now.
Yeah, a really solid look for EC right now. Nice DP, very good timing on that actually.
Very, very, yeah.
Okay. Forward throw. Could be a clean to look his eyes. Back one out twice. That's crazy. Forward throw. Viper. Looking for opportunity and manages to get the neutral jump fierce. Nice little confirm there from LeviHakai.
LeviHakai had, you know, Juri has a throw loose, but Viper has their own throws going in there. Getting them in the corner, doing the throws, and just catching them in that loop. And now EC, it seems like EC had more of it going when they were able to control the tempo. Yeah, pop the level 3 is going to get their drive gauge back. Now let's see if they're going to do what they did last time. Are they going to do the jump it, or excuse me, the neutral jump and get the overhead? Or are they going to, no, they tried for the throw, but didn't work out this time. Unfortunately, switched the position.
Just the low. Building up that bar where necessary. LeviHakai still staying locked in for the time being. Backing up just a bit. Size mode. You got the respect. Goes for the DI and finds it.
Doesn't get much out of it though. It burnt out here. This is.
Oh, that was.
Oh.
I saw them hit a button, and I think it was jump light kick actually, and they messed up the. Oh no, it was a light punch. So I think they
light
messed
punch,
up
yeah.
a side mode or a related special in that situation.
Right, right, and that allowed them to kind of clean up and close that out.
Yeah.
Real quick, thank you, the online local, for the raid here of ParagOnline. You have come just in time to see the grand finals reset between EC and LeviHakai here. EC currently 2-1, but LeviHakai is making them fight for every single round that's coming their way.
Neither of these players slouches. I mean, of course, if you play online or have been missing online tournaments, you see the usual suspects. These are two of them as he manages to close out this round here. Well done, LeviHakai. What more can he cook? Nice, size mode. Ooh.
Nice. Coming to the corner, beats him in the air. We're seeing that a little bit more from Hakai here.
Yeah.
The meeting in the air, yeah.
They are actually. Let's go a little forward. Looking forward. Trying to beat out the size mode with a jump, yeah. Agree. Forward throw.
Remind them of the threat. Level 1's gonna hit, yeah. Drive rush, throw, nothing, but oh, nice DI.
Probably wouldn't be enough to kill anyway. Nice, probably good damage, and pops to level 3. I agree. I don't know what else it is that would have been able to do enough. Probably level 2, but level 3 is just to make sure. Brain fried. Yeah. And now on to the next game.
Yeah, it's 2 apiece here on our Grand Finals reset. LeviHakai sticking with the Viper, of course, and EC with the Juri. Hoping to see that what brought them to this dance with the Juri. We only saw Ken once from EC, so, you know, Juri has kind of been their go-to this tournament. Seeing if this could help them get the win, and right now, LeviHakai just continuing with what worked for them. The fake outs, the pressure, EC answering back with their own.
Okay, nice neutral jump yet again. LeviHakai. A little bit of the corner carry, pops the level 1 immediately. Wants to stop that offense where it's starting. Nice shimmy, but no punishment, and thought they were gonna press afterwards.
Level 2 gets the bonus for it. So now it's just throwing out seismics and feints. Yep. Ooh, jumped over and timed the punish for that right afterwards. There's the DI to answer back. And with that, LeviHakai is now on tournament point.
It's so unbelievably funny because it looked like that was an attempt that tried to utilize a drive reversal, but because there was a gap from standing punch to drive rush, I think what ended up happening was that DI came out and it actually worked in their favor. They weren't ready for it.
Everything according to plan.
All according to Keikaku.
Keikaku, yes! Translators know Keikaku means plan.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, drive rush here. Trying to keep the pressure going, but LeviHakai. Oh! LeviHakai stepped into that one. Oh, nice check.
Nice, I like that. For the drive gauge they have to try and chase this down. Drive rush forward. Final game, final round here in the grand finals reset.
Juri's drive rush is very, very fast, very skittery. Using that to avoid the seismic hammer and then punishing for it from that distance is pretty intense to be able to do that quickly.
Here. Nice.
Ooh, level 3 here. Burnout.
Burn him out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh! Win punish from LeviHakai. Well done. Ending